What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. So I want to get into this. The NFL recently just did their top 100 players heading into the 2021 football season. It's voted on other NFL players in the league. That's why it's a very respected show on NFL Network, and it's pretty high honor to be selected by your peers in the NFL to the top 100. So I want to get to the top 10, and I want to break down some of like the notable ones. Number 4 is quite the shocker, and 4 through 1 are quite the surprise, honestly. That's why I wanted to get to it. So number 10 was Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's gotten a lot of respect. He was a guy that was kind of started his career behind DeMarco Murray. Sounds like he was frustrated. His production really wasn't there. They brought in Dion Lewis. It kind of was almost a slap in the face, like, you know what, you're not going to be the future back. But consulting with Eddie George in the second half of the 2018 season, then the 2019 season, Henry has just been on a tear, earned the nickname King Henry, developed that just nasty stiff arm, had that incredible run versus the Jaguars. I think it was that the 99-yard one? It was at least 90 yards. He just stiff-armed 2 or 3 guys to the ground and just took it all the way. But he's earned the name King Henry, and he has just become a guy that teams just do not want to tackle. 9, Stephon Gilmore. Gilmore's become a true shutdown corner in the league, had some great years in Buffalo, and this came over to New England where he's just been an absolute stud with Bill Belichick and their great defensive coaching that's really just elevated his game. They've put him in great positions to succeed with the Texans or the Patriots. But struggled with Deandre Hopkins, but just shut down everyone else, even including guys like Amari Cooper. So Stephon Gilmore, absolute beast. Number 8 was DeAndre Hopkins, arguably the best wide receiver in football. 7 was George Kittle. 6 was Christian McCaffrey. Kittle, likely the best tight end, so versatile, can block, can catch passes, just does so much for that 49ers offense, was crucial to their Super Bowl run that fell just a little bit short. But Christian McCaffrey, versatile guy. You kind of notice that the guys that do multiple things, versatile, get a lot of respect. So Christian McCaffrey, great pass catcher, great runner. Really a monster year for Christian McCaffrey, the number 1 player in fantasy football in 2019 as far as points goes, other than that was a non-quarterback. Number 5, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas earns so much respect because he broke the receptions record, but he's a guy that is just an extreme competitor, and he catches almost everything thrown his way. So number 4 through 1, this is where the controversy kind of started because Patrick Mahomes came in at number 4, which in my opinion, I think him or Aaron Donald should be number 1. Aaron Donald came in at number 3. Aaron Donald, just a freak of an athlete, one of the best defensive players you'll ever see, probably one of the best defensive players I've ever seen in my life. He is just incredible, a technician, super strong, just does so many different things. Gets double-digit sack totals as a defensive tackle. They've started to play him more at defensive end. And then Russell Wilson, number 2, Lamar Jackson, number 1. I think partly why Lamar Jackson comes in at number 1 is because I think teams understand how hard he is to stop. Linebacker, he just is a nightmare to tackle in open field. I mean, his cutting and his juke moves is just like, he is so hard to stop. I think that's part of it, but Patrick Mahomes has the skill set and just ability to fling the ball at different angles. His arm strength, I haven't seen a lot like. Russell Wilson is close, but I think Patrick Mahomes has a chance to be really special. Still only, 24, 25 years old. So that's why Patrick Mahomes, and just won the Super Bowl, led a huge comeback to beat the 49ers in a game that many thought was over. So I think Patrick Mahomes would come in at my number 1. But, that's that top 4. Those are all real elite players, game-changing players. 3 out of the 4 quarterbacks, and then Aaron Donald coming in. Last year he was number 1. Aaron Donald coming in the top 5 just shows the respect he has, by other players in the National Football League, especially offensive linemen know that go against him how hard it is to tackle or to block the guy. I mean, he's incredible. But so that's some of the top 10. Some of the other notable guys, Minka Fitzpatrick comes in at number 35. Minka Fitzpatrick is a guy I have really liked since his Alabama days. He played a lot as a true freshman at Bama, went on to become a first-round pick to the Miami Dolphins, played there in 2018. 2019, played 2 games, I believe, with the Dolphins, and then was traded to Pittsburgh and made an immediate impact with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That defense became one of the worst against the pass and then became one of the best. They started forcing so many turnovers and just that just created a huge spark. I mean, you saw Pittsburgh was winning games with Mason Rudolph as quarterback. Rudolph, a guy that was, I mean, I guess he's not terrible, but he's was nowhere near what they had with Ben Roethlisberger as a healthy quarterback. So number 31 was Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley should be higher on this list. I think he's the best running back in the NFL. A talent you just don't see often, an ability to catch passes, and do it all. That, it's just so rare. And number 36 was Nick Chubb. Super underrated player. Love Nick Chubb. Love his skill set. He's a guy that's, has Kareem Hunt there. So it wasn't like the feature back it was only the feature back a few games until Kareem Hunt came back. So Nick Bosa came in at number 17, one of the, believe it was the highest rookie on the top 100 list, ahead of Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa was about 34, I believe. So Nick Bosa just made an incredible impact year one with the 49ers. He's a special talent and definitely was worth the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 NFL draft. But so, yep, I kind of want to just get into that, the NFL Top 100. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Big Time Football Talk. Until next time, peace.